The saga of the Lake Christine fire ends with jail time and fines 1 year later. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper is losing ground and advisors in his bid for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination. The AP reports Hickenlooper's campaign manager, national finance director, and spokeswoman are all leaving his campaign as the one-time brewpub owner falls far behind a crowded candidate field. Experts say his platform suffers from middle-of-the-road politics as top candidates and party members become more liberal. 2 Basalt residents charged with sparking the Lake Christine fire last summer were sentenced to jail and fines yesterday after taking plea deals to avoid trial and potentially years in prison earlier this spring. The district attorney's office reports Allison Marcus and Richard Miller served 45 days each in prison, plus $100,000 in fines and 1,500 hours of community service. That fire started July 3rd last year when the 2 shot tracer rounds at a shooting range, sparking a 12,500-acre blaze that destroyed 3 buildings and threatened hundreds more, forcing thousands to evacuate. 2 major wildfires are burning in Colorado today, both several hours south of Summit County. The Doe Canyon fire on the Utah border has burned nearly 1,700 acres since June 18th and is 50% contained on remote Forest Service land. The Reveille fire south of Canyon City has consumed 180 acres since June 3rd and remains contained to the San Isabel National Forest. No structures are threatened by either fire. Both were sparked by lightning. The Colorado fires joined 25 burning across the nation, including a blaze in Florida, scorching 42,000 acres in the Everglades, and 2 fires in Alaska, burning a combined 163,000 acres. Meanwhile, delayed runoff is breaking records on local rivers and flooding homes in Eagle County. Residents in Gypsum were forced to evacuate yesterday when the Eagle River rose 1.5 feet in less than 12 hours, while in Red Cliff, between Leadville and Minturn, Turkey Creek damaged 2 homes and a bridge. The 10-mile creek through Frisco has been flowing at record levels since hitting a peak of 1,600 cubic feet per second Sunday. It's at 1050 CFS today, about 900 points below flood stage. Down in Boulder, Tube to Work Day on Boulder Creek next week is postponed after water there hit record highs today. At least 8 people have died on Colorado whitewater since early June. 1 man remains missing on the Poudre River through Fort Collins. A Kremmling local is the first woman in Colorado Parks and Wildlife history to win the CPW's annual shooting competition. Sky High News reports Rachel Schrala beat 78 officers from the Western Slope at the competition in Hotchkiss last month, hitting all 23 targets in 3 disciplines: handgun, rifle, and shotgun. She was the only perfect sharpshooter that day with no misses. Congrats to Rachel. Local fire danger is low today with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Rockies open a 2-game homestand with the Astros today. First pitch is 6:10, and the U.S. women's national soccer team plays England in the World Cup semifinal in just 1 hour at 1. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, the Firecracker 50 mountain bike race is just 2 days away on July 4th, and you can sign up for the solo or 2-person team race through tomorrow. They also need volunteers for race setup and aid stations. Get your info and register at mavsports.com. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.